Okay.
Fuck!
Okay.
Oh god!
So yeah, you went searching around Finelia's room. Basically, dove into the depths of her vanity. Had a very interesting
deep.
Yeah, I had a weird conversation with some maggots. And found some various
Which
other...
we will get back to.
Oh, I'm very
Continued.
I have many a plan to communicate
I
with them again.
to keep that voice memorized. Future use.
Yes, you will.
And then you basically teleported to the barrier, saw this massive onslaught of fighting against the sort of various villagers and metal elementals, as far as you can tell, which you subsequently beat up. And now you've basically gone into this cave, sort of leading to the next region, hearing animalistic clicking noises, and Talion kind of suggesting that these monsters could potentially corrode metal.
I would like to just say, we didn't just kill them, we destroyed them.
Yes. Well, yes. So, yeah, that's it.
Ruined. So I'm going to suggest. Do we want to store our metal items away from danger?
Okay, I'm going to immediately go to that. Why would you store your metal items?
I don't know if I explained last session, but yeah, I'll say there's creatures in here that can corrode metal, so it might be a good idea to basically remove the metal. If it's enchanted, it should be okay, but if it's metal, you might want to keep it safe.
Is it just metal? So they couldn't corrode our bag and corrode everything in it?
As far as I know, it's just metal.
It could seep through the bag.
I mean, I'm probably going to keep all my armor just in case there's something else in here. But
Have you got? Oh, is your armor metal?
yeah, that's the only metal I've got, which is like.
Sounds like a bad
I
idea.
think the only things you've got on you that are probably going to cause issues are the didgeridoo, Finelia's staff.
I already stashed the didgeridoo. It was comical.
Cool.
A comical
remember that.
stashing. I remember
that.
this.
Actually, you know what?
And
I'm gonna take-
both Riardon and Talion's armors.
I was going to say, you know what? Actually, I'm going to take off my armor and put it away.
Because both your engraved scimitars should be fine, as well as the serrated short sword should be fine.
Can I change mine for leather?
Yeah.
Ooh, do I have?
I'm going to say, well, don't worry, guys. I'm at the front and lift up the wooden staff and the wooden shield and be like, it's okay.
What's all your new armor classes then, based on what you're taking off?
13.
Yours is now 13.
Mine's 12.
12. Cool.
Wow, it's a really good thing about the front.
14
I'm
with the
equipping the harp
bonus.
just so I've got
Cool.
that equipped.
Yeah, and I think that class is the magic item as well. Even though it's metal, it should be okay.
Right.
I assume the
Yeah, I
body
assumed
was
it was
wood.
made of wood.
Can you describe? Do you have any details to describe the harp in?
I will have a look.
Yeah,
I think you put a picture in.
whenever convenient.
I did a picture, yeah. But
that's from the
Skype
book.
or in Discord.
No, you just showed it in the camera.
Yeah,
Sure.
You did, didn't you?
last session.
Wait, what is it? It had a name, didn't it?
Anstruth's harp or something along those lines.
Struth.
Yeah.
While here, I'm just going to say,
you've still got this clicking to deal with. So
Talion,
Struth harp is made of wood.
Talion, do you have any idea which direction we should go? As you are, with your history, you may have some previous experience with caves of this kind.
Sonny,
Did
can
we
I-
hear which side?
Can I listen out for running water, or can I just tell from the cave or the mountainside?
for what the water?
Kind of which way we should go, or where the exit would be.
Roll perception.
Perception. 7.
No. and all you can do is hear this clicking come from everywhere, so you have no idea.
So I'll just say.
All you know is it's not behind you, obviously.
That's useful. So I'll say
Okay.
Aramil, I just hear the creatures all around.
Okay, can I roll
Thank you,
perception?
that's helpful.
Can I roll perception to see if it's from which path to go down based on the noise? Oh, that's 30.
Sorry, 30.
Plus 11.
Holy
Plus
shit.
11.
Fucking hell.
Riley, how am I supposed to? Okay. You
Describe everything.
Double
Yeah.
proficiency to, like,
Yeah, yeah.
perception.
I
You
mean,
can
you
expertise it,
You
yeah.
you definitely do him a lot of clicking, but you can definitely tell that if you were to go this way, there's considerably more clicking than if you go this way.
So we want to
Like this area, this area seems bigger.
And there's
So
no other
this
distinct
way.
sound than the
No.
clicking.
I mean, you hear like, no, I don't think you're gonna.
No,
I mean,
no.
the clicking's gonna overpower
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do you
Okay, I'm going to relay that.
just read him
I was going to
relay?
say, do you relay that?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you relay that.
For sure.
Okay, I'm going to say, great,
That's
then
so
we'll go
far.
this way.
Aramil,
And,
lead the charge.
Yeah, Aramil's going to point this way and then begin to strut his stuff of not having any metal on him in that general direction.
Throwing it out there.
Use.
Sorry, I'm lagging pretty hard, but so I'm going to hang up and recall. But just throwing it out there, would it maybe be a better idea to head towards where they all are because they're going to see us eventually, and they're all going to come and get us? So maybe it's better to fight them on our own terms. Just saying, we always get
might
caught.
be able to get past
We
them.
always get caught.
We've got plus 10 stealth though. Pass without traces running.
Thing is, I'd like
21
to
passive
explore.
I don't
perception.
know, man. This seems like a pretty big cave. Seems like a pretty big cave.
I mean,
I reckon we
the
can
thing is,
stealth it. I reckon
I'd
we
like
can-
to go this way
Exactly.
because I'm considering blocking off.
Okay, all right, you got a plan.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
again.
for it. Continue.
Okay.
I'll go behind Aramil, I guess.
I'll go at the very back.
I'll
Yeah,
take
so yeah.
second from back, please.
Okay, so Argh's in the middle.
Did you say this is like a single file corridor?
Yeah, it's single
Okay,
file, so I need to know
single
file.
order. So this is the order you're in then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Basically.
good.
So I'm going to say,
Oh, and let's be sneaky.
Riardon, keep an eye behind us. Let us know if anything follows us.
Will do.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
Do we have light?
It's dim lit.
I
see,
can create
All have
light.
dark vision.
I can see perfectly thanks to my
I don't.
evil
I don't
eyes.
have dark vision, so
I
I'll
think
stick.
only
Oh,
Cirilla doesn't.
Whoa,
So-
Haiss.
What?
Say that again. Because you're evil eyes. What'd you say?
Are you asking me in character or out of character? Because it's going to change my answer.
Well, you obviously didn't. Did you say that in character?
No, no, no.
I doubt
No,
I
no,
would
he
say
didn't
that
say
out
that.
loud.
No,
in
Good thing I brought
Fuck
my
you,
evil
eyes.
eyes.
No, out of character, I've
Like
got
Mr.
something
Potato
called,
Head.
out of
Oh,
character, I've
something
got
you
something
had,
called
yeah.
Devil's Sight, which means I can see normally, like, no matter what.
Okay, okay.
That's pretty cool.
I thought it was
Also
something to do with
included-
your mask then.
It also includes the magical darkness, I think, as well, the Devil's Sight. So it would have been useful before.
It's not a true sight or anything like that, is it? It's just
Let me check actually, because
Because
I'm
you
not
could
sure.
just see through.
I can't see invisible things, so that's what you're wondering. It's more like lighting.
Yeah, because or can you see through illusions? Because that's what true sight.
No, nothing like that.
Right, so it's just dark.
It's literally like magical darkness or like anything dark I can see through, but I can't see through like illusions or anything like that.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So are you planning on going ahead until you go around the bend, essentially?
Well, I want to look around the bend before I go around the bend.
Can
see
you
what you
roll?
mean.
Can Aramil? Can you roll stealth? Just because you're at the front and you're going to try and do this front.
Plus 10, remember?
Yeah, you got plus 10.
Maybe I should.
At 20.
Hey!
Nice. Yeah, you can easily kind of look into this without any issues. So
Finally, in that 20, that's actually worth something to me.
you may or may not, but we'll see.
Ah,
Is that like after
so
the
there
edge?
is a single one
So you
there.
see a single one in there. It's definitely an enclosed area, and it just looks like it's sipping at some water.
It's pretty big for a rest monster. Maybe it's
Does
something
that
else.
look? Does it look like the water's really deep, or does it look like the water's just like?
It looks fairly like, well, you can't really tell from where you are, but it's not dipping its head in. It's just kind of sipping off the surface.
Right.
So
Okay.
we turn around and go the other way.
Can I do a quick perception check while my stealth is so high to just look for any like chests or boxes in the room?
Yeah, go for it.
So that is 15.
You don't see any.
I think we can take him.
Sonny, do I
Yeah,
know
but
if
do-
these things can be tamed
Is
or
it
not?
worth?
I don't think they could.
Did
be.
Siri say that out loud, by the way?
Yeah.
Not without
Okay.
that.
No,
I'm-
well, I don't know. I don't know what's there. I'm not saying that out loud unless you've relayed.
It's gonna cut.
I'll
Is it the
I'll
bar
relay
maybe?
back to the team. Just be like, there's one monster there.
I think we can take him.
Okay,
Is it worth our energy?
Sonny,
The
can I
thing is,
roll
do we
nature
want
to
to
see if we
use?
can tame it?
Do we want to make any noise attacking him?
You go
Trap the
quiet.
others.
I legit got an at 20 back to back.
Oh, that's a bit of a waste, but no.
No.
They lack the intelligence to be tamed.
I'm gonna say, guys, I know for 100% certainty it can't be tamed. So
Okay, that's
We
useful
were never
information.
even talking about taming it.
Okay, I'm going to say.
No one was thinking that.
I'm going to say, guys. What about if I use stone shape to seal up this entrance? That means one's cornered off at the very least. We'll go the other
that'll
direction.
kill it. No, we should just leave it.
What the fuck, Talion?
No, yeah, we don't want anything coming from behind us.
Well, that's what I mean. So
I
if
don't-
I can seal it off,
I don't
then
wanna-
it can't.
I don't want to starve it to death though. I feel
Really?
kind of bad.
What the fuck is up with
Talion?
you?
What the hell?
Actually, I don't think Talion would say this. This is me. So
Oh.
yeah, this is out of character. I'll say.
I was going to say, I'm thinking in character. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't think he carried Talion would care. I care about the restaurant. So.
hold on. I need to know what, like,
should
if
go
stone shape is
silent and
concentration,
impossible.
then eventually it'll,
No, it's
whatever
not.
I've done will
It's instant.
crumble.
In character, I will say, I don't think we should waste our spell slots in this one. It hasn't noticed us. We can just turn around and go the other way, and keep.
One
I
hour
agree.
more
The other way.
you touch stone, medium size, da 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 da.
Yeah, it should be right. It's not concentration, so you can do it. And you can just do it, and it'll stay that way.
A spell slot though, man. They're very weak on their own,
Go
individually.
on, let's go.
We can so take him.
I moved to head.
What if I make it like a
back where we came
stone
from.
door, and then it can open it, but obviously it will struggle to open it because it doesn't understand how a door works.
I think, I
Aramil,
think a
Aramil,
door-
you're being ridiculous. Come on, let's go.
I
think we
can,
should,
yeah, have 2 hinges and a latch. So
Can
you
I
can-
like sort of turn and say, "Come on, like let's go."
Aramil, you're being ridiculous. Let's go.
Okay, fine. Jesus. Oh, God.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
make you roll
I have a better idea. What I'll do is after we get past this part, I'll seal off this.
Okay. Yeah.
What, and prevent any other villagers from coming through?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
For
that's a bit
fuck's
harsh.
sake.
let's not seal anything yet. These things are pretty.
Fine,
weak.
no
Like,
sealing.
It's not. It's
I really
not
wanted to
really
use
effective.
stone shape though. This sucks.
You'll have your chance, Aramil.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm assuming
So what-
I should go first because I am the tank.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
order.
We can go the same.
And look round the bend, please.
Okay. Can I just have Riardon make a perception check, please?
Okay.
I'm still looking like Fenelia, by the way, in case it's relevant.
Because I assume that when you're like, as you're doing it, you're constantly looking backwards and looking around and scanning the area. As you're at the rear.
I almost
Did
don't
ask.
think. Yeah, I'll be looking both ways actually. Unnatural 20.
Nice. Sort of as you turn around the bend, you sort of again, look around, and one of the areas you look at is the entrance that you came through. One of the flowers that appear that just sort of in the archway. One of the flowers turned to sand.
Huh?
One of the flowers turns to sand. What the
Oh
hell?
shit! The magic's gone, so it's a desert again. Fuck.
Is he
Oh,
relaying
shit.
the information?
But like,
It's up to
I
you.
don't know. I don't know what I think from that. Yeah.
I mean, you are a plant expert.
Yeah, but then I'm not a magical expert.
No, but you're a plant
yeah.
expert. So would
But
you
just-
ever see a plant turn to sand?
No.
I mean, have
I mean,
have relayed the
you may be
information
a
first,
zero
because we
intelligence
can't.
dude, but I think you could deduce from that it's obviously not normal.
I'm going to turn to Siri and go, these wonderful plants are being destroyed. Do you see this shit?
I see my homeland returning to its true form. I
It's
see
slowly
nature,
turning to
nature taking its course. Life finds a way, my friend.
Fair enough.
All the lovely plants of the world are getting destroyed.
Return to dust.
I mean, as soon as
Oh,
Talion heard the
sorry,
word
but-
plants, he would have stopped listening, so I wouldn't have heard anything.
I'm at the front, so.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
So we
you
can't.
see, you do see a rust monster sort of blocking your way.
Oh, okay.
At the moment, it seems to be just sort of licking the wall.
How tall is this cave?
It's not hugely tall. You're probably looking at around 7-8 foot.
Oh, okay, that wouldn't work then.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Okay, so I'm going to relay back to the group that there's a monster there, and I don't think we're going to be able to sneak past
Okay.
it.
Aramil,
Just
kill it.
roll stealth, Aramil.
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 10 isn't going to help that.
Did you get
Yeah.
that?
Oh no, really?
I'm just considering a point of inspiration before I mention anything.
These,
Okay.
these things aren't strong. I don't know.
No, we can take him.
We can
here.
take them. We can fight our way through all of them. If we want to.
I'd rather save it for Demeric or
Yeah, I'd
any
save
other
the point.
shit.
Yeah.
I'd save the point.
If I give you bardic inspiration, will this work, or does it count as a modifier?
Dunno.
I thought it would have
Sonny?
counted. Wouldn't it?
Sorry, say that again.
If I give him bardic inspiration,
Yeah.
because you haven't said the outcome yet,
Yeah.
would it count as a modifier? So would it stick with the nat 1, or would it bump it up?
If it's a nat 1, then a bardic
I'm
inspiration
fine.
makes no effect to
Yeah,
a nat 1.
it's kind of bullshit. Yeah.
Would I?
But if it's not a nat 1, then yeah, you could still add your bardic inspiration to it.
Okay, it's I can't say until you decide. Then I suppose. Or
I would take
Uh,
it here. I would
Would
take it
a
here.
Yeah.
would a magic missile be loud or silent? Sonny?
I mean, you have
I think it's
your
generally silent.
staff. Can't you twist it to be quiet?
I mean,
That's true.
A magic missile
Yeah.
itself doesn't make much noise. Obviously, it making contact with something and making it explode is a whole separate.
Well,
Use
it's
your-
force damage.
use your
not
Argh
explosion.
points.
It might like
Yeah, it's
squirt
a
or something.
I mean, because it's force damage, so yeah, it should be okay. But
The Argh point.
it's up to you what you want to do.
Just kill it.
I mean, technically, you don't know if it's seen you yet. You're still kind of in that process.
I mean, definitely don't use your point. Just take the.
I mean,
like
I
said,
could-
these
Yeah,
things
no,
aren't
I'm
strong.
going to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
could
a nat 1.
assassinate it.
It's a nat 1.
We can't. The thing is that we can't fit past each other, right? So like, we can't get past Aramil and fight it. We have to wait.
No,
Could I
Well,
back
you
up
could
on
shoot
someone?
over my shoulder.
Yeah, well, I was just
We
going
can,
to shoot with
we
bow
can
and
back
arrow,
up anyway.
I was gonna magic missile it because
Might as well.
but I could do like 12d6.
Um,
You'll
Okay.
lose
Okay.
your ammo though if it hits it.
Because
Because your ammo rusts as soon as it hits it.
we're not like
Who's keeping track?
we're not keeping track of ammo.
Who's keeping track?
Wait,
True.
doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. It's just
Right, nat 1 then. I can't really do much else. So it does definitely notice you, and it lets out a very loud screeching sound.
Oh, for
I
fuck's
knew we
sake.
should have cornered off the other one.
Should have got. Do we not have silence? as
They're
spell?
super
Like,
weak.
any of
Honestly, we
us?
could probably one shot most of these.
Is that
Well,
Talion
I
saying
reckon so as well.
That's very in character.
Okay. I'll draw my scimitars and I'll say, alright, looks like we're cutting our way.
I begin strumming.
I think initiative has to happen.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'm laying down a combat baseline. 23.
Okay. Argh,
17.
Talion,
11.
Aramil,
12.
Riardon.
28.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
I really need that thing that boosts your.
Jesus.
So good.
Alright, I need to-
Dude, I got to assassinate this guy, man. Take him out.
I don't mind. Mine's higher.
Okay, I mean, Riardon, you're next anyway. I need to roll a bunch of shit again.
How are we looking for health, by the way?
You're all full.
Mine's 22. Sorry, mine's 22. That's
Okay.
okay. I took the alert feat as well, so
Oh,
Oh,
mine's
yeah.
I really want to look.
+7 instead of +2.
Cool. Alright, I mean, I
Alert's
still agree.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's like a guaranteed.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But yeah, Riardon, you're up first. So it's done this big screech noise.
Yes, nothing's really happened. No one's here yet, so I'm just going to...
No one, I mean, yeah, the only thing you've got to do
Hide
is
around the
moment-
corner and wait for the rust monsters to come.
Yeah,
Typical.
'cause
I
it's-
just rolled 2, yeah. I just rolled twice for 2 secondary initiatives. Got 20s on both of them. So,
Wow.
really? I could have done with that. Could have done with that. Oh, I didn't.
Dan,
been
just-
nice
just
a
ma-
moment
just kill the
ago.
one in front
Oh,
of us.
Aramil,
Oh, we'll keep
can you roll again?
Actually, can Dan even shoot the one in front of us?
That's 6.
You know?
Yeah.
My
Like,
reroll,
Like,
Sonny.
past us.
He's at the back. Yeah, you can't.
Penny, can you re-roll?
I mean, we could say we kind of like flatten up against the wall. I don't know.
Nah, I can move through you guys.
Yes?
Huh?
Can you re-roll, please?
20. would have been nice somewhere else.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want to do. Like I said, it's Riardon's time first.
Do I get super initiative since I got a 20?
Yeah, I'm just
Yes.
gonna go to assassinate this one in front.
Super initiative.
Where are we?
I mean, how does
I mean,
it work?
I don't really think that's going to happen because you
Oh,
are
fuck.
really far back. So
Like-
I don't really think there's much you can do.
You can go
So
back
I don't
and,
have.
you can go back and kill the
what
other one.
actually, what I'll add is when that one screeched, all the clicking stopped. And it
Yeah,
turned
cut off
to
the other one.
screeching as well.
Yeah, you can get to
So-
the other one and kill it. I
So
would do
now
that.
so the clicking that happens everywhere has now turned to screeching everywhere.
Oh, okay.
So sprint
Something like that.
towards this one,
Yeah,
and
man.
then
Block
jump
off
Do I
that.
have
Yeah.
enough
stab it in the
movement?
back.
Yeah, easily.
Private.
Look at that move. You can
Because
just
oh,
go
yeah.
there.
Yeah, all I need to get to there.
Yeah.
I mean, is that accurate though?
It's
That's
good
70
enough.
feet there.
So it's not. I'm not gonna. I mean, technically, I mean, if you're doing it by square, each square is supposed to be like 5 feet or something. So I suppose we could, say double
It's
what
not
it says.
huge stretch.
All I need to get to is there. Go around
Yeah.
the
So
corner.
we'll just say it's double the ruler, just for simplicity's sake.
Okay, I can do that. 30 feet.
Okay. So yeah, you
35.
do see this one down in there, and it is looking in your direction. So rather than sipping the water, it's looking in your direction.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot straight in the face with my bow.
Go for it.
And
So you get your assassinate because you're first.
yes.
I mean, I get that ammo corrodes, but aren't arrows mainly wood?
It's because the arrowhead
The tips.
would be
Yeah.
better.
Oh, but the tips, yeah, good point.
Tips of steel.
And
I
we
don't-
should
I
get
don't
you some,
receive-
like,
Any disadvantage from
You wouldn't have
on the
disadvantage.
damage?
Yeah.
No, same. What's
we should get you
Yes,
special
unnatural
material
20.
arrows.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay, so this is
Maybe these should be made of something else, like mistletoe.
Only how many dice are you rolling?
13. D6.
I mean, if you roll a 1 on all of them, it kills it, right? Doesn't it?
Was it 15? And then what's your 15 dice you're rolling,
13 D6.
I don't think the
13
thing can survive, yeah.
and then plus what modifier?
5.
You could roll all ones, I guess.
18. I mean, it's got more than 18 health. Not loads. I think we'll save the time and just say
Oh my god, Teal can't even roll it. What the hell?
we'll just say that you
You
Yeah,
can't do it!
Can we just say I kill it anyway?
yeah, we'll say you killed it. I mean, I'm not going to make you roll. I mean, that's excessive.
Oh no, I did it.
Dan, you
Plus
broke
5.
the
54.
Yeah, it definitely overkill. It's fine.
You murdered it!
Right, Cirilla, you're next.
All of you were worried about me trapping it with a
okay.
stone-shaped fucking wall, and now you murdered it. Like,
You don't know how
what
many
the
things
fuck?
are in here. I mean, as I said before,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are higher level than an individual one, but in
Yeah,
D&D,
outnumbered.
quantity can be quantity. Quantity can be quality.
I'm just itching to drop an AoE spell, so we've got this.
Oh, bro, be
No.
prepared. I want a gust of wind them all into one corner.
And then Cirilla, you're up next.
That's like League of Legends ult going off.
Yeah.
Come into a corner, there you go, AoE.
combo.
So I'll use my racial to move through to the front, and then hit the one right there with vicious mockery. It has to be 18 wisdom save.
Okay. Where's the dice gone here? 18.
They have negative.
Doesn't do.
Oh, they have +1. Okay.
Did it make it?
No, roll damage.
Sick.
I love you killing me.
3,
That'd be hilarious.
How much damage
7.
does Vicious Mockery do?
You've got to
It's
say what the
3d4
insult
now.
is.
So
No, that's not
11
actually
and
good,
disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Okay, doesn't
I know.
kill him.
I insult it's antenna. They look stupid. Your antenna look fucking stupid, dude. And then I move back
Fair enough. It's wounded.
through.
Mentally or physically?
Both.
Oh, yeah.
I softened him up for you.
The one, single one, softened up.
Og's turn.
Across.
Oh, I
Okay.
know what.
Oh, can you even get to them? We're in your way.
Oh, I've got things that don't need. I can go through you instead.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a bit terrifying, but alright.
how far is this line? Would you say?
Right. 6.
Well, and you extend as far as 100 feet goes.
Oh my god.
And oh my word. Okay. Well, we'll just do a straight line, shall we do? Yeah, that's that. I'm guessing in the line they're in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know which creatures will be affected.
Okay, so I cast lightning bolt.
Nice.
So 100 feet long, 5 feet wide. So anything within that 5 feet of.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you do that in a non-straight line?
Yeah,
We'll just allow it. I mean, it's
it's a 100-foot line.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter
Um,
what shape it is.
what's-
Okay,
what's
that's
The
the-
fine.
100-foot
spell is
line
this?
originates from me.
It's
It's lightning bolt.
Ah, cool.
Will we get affected?
Do they need to roll
So-
this?
No, he's got wizard thing,
Everyone
which means we
has
can't.
to make-
Oh,
the dex
evocation.
saving
Yeah.
Dex.
So everyone has to make dex saving throw, but because you're my mates, I can make you succeed.
Because we're your
Eight.
bros.
8 rates.
I can make,
What's your
make
thing?
you succeed.
What's your spell save?
18 spell save.
You might just clear this out the whole
Okay.
page, to be honest with this.
Ooh, one
I
of
was going
them
to say this could clear out a decent amount
So
of it.
right, roll your damage.
What's that?
Uh,
Batman thing?
So
Oh, I thought you were
since
holding up
I'm
the
doing it with Netherite, I roll 9d6.
Okay.
Jesus.
But what we can say is that because I'm using the staff, I can make the line do whatever I want it to do
Yeah, we'll say you can go around the corner.
because of the staff's power.
Mhm.
Okay. Teal. So I do 9d6 because of the Netherite. That is a healthy 36.
Blimey. Okay, so you definitely kill the one from. No issues. You killed that one as well. Right, and that one's severely wounded. It's Aramil's turn.
I'd
Really?
appreciate it, Aaron, if you kind of like moved up slightly as well, because I can't get out.
Like, literally, that's my first plan. So
Oh,
I'm
they're sent to
going
the
to.
Can you turn
Yeah.
into a rust monster and communicate with him?
No,
Not smart enough.
I can turn into beasts that I've seen. What the fuck?
There goes, they're monstrosities.
Okay, so I'm moving up to here, which I believe was reasonable 50 feet, and then I'm using gust of wind to blow everything in my forward direction outward.
So, is that as far as you're moving? You're
Well,
not gonna move.
I'd like to get as close as possible, but obviously
Okay.
I've got to leave a little bit of distance
That's fine.
between me and
Because
whatever.
basically, the closer you move, the more of this area you're now going to see.
Oh,
Ah, motherfucker.
okay.
Damn.
Whoa.
Well, obviously, I'm.
So you see this large sort of circular opening
Yep.
with various
Yep.
caves darting around it.
So I'm gusting of wind these guys straight into those rocks if they're there.
Yeah.
Arthur,
So
I
gust of wind. Does it deal any damage?
If they hit the rocks, I think it does. Hold on.
If you can get as many as close together as you can, I can drop something.
I'm trying.
It just pushes them, doesn't it? So fine. They have to roll Dex strength.
Oh shit.
Yes, they have to roll strength, or they'll be pushed 15 feet away from me in the
Oh,
direction
spell save?
following the line. And if they try to come towards me, they have to use 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot.
Fine. What's your spell say?
Mate,
18.
Wall of Thorns is fucking nasty.
Yep,
Mhm.
Wall of Thorns is fucking nasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow that
So that one and that one.
next
moves.
turn.
This one does not.
By the way, it's 60 foot long and 10 feet wide.
Yes. Because of the rocks that have blocked a lot of it.
Yeah.
So anything past the rocks wouldn't have
Yeah.
moved.
Or
Right,
at least
Talion.
reduce them. Sonny, you joking me? Did this guy just completely mince my spell save?
Yeah, but he rolled an 18 and he's got a +1. So
Motherfucker.
yeah, Talion, you're up.
Awesome. So I reckon if I centre there, would all of these guys be within 20 feet of each other? Just about.
Pretty much.
Yep. Cool. So
But
what
what's your range? What's your range though? That's the only thing. What's the range of the spell?
haha, so the range is 150 feet. So I'm going to move
Wow,
up here.
that's
And
yeah, that should be
I'll easily
easier.
clear that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Fireball in a 5th level slot, which means every creature in there takes 10d6.
Fireball. you
Fireball,
say.
yep.
Okay.
So they take 10d6 on a failed save, or half damage on a success.
Right.
And my spell save DC, what is it? It's 8 plus charisma,
Yeah, plus proficiency.
so it's 8 plus 9, so 17 they've got to be.
Blimey.
Um,
And it's what? With
it is Dex.
Dex.
Yep. So that's 38 damage.
This one
Okay.
dies.
Mhm.
That one is wounded. 38. That one's dead. That one's wounded. That one's dead. You should get to use your AoEs now, which is always good.
Decimation.
Exactly. That one's dead. And that one's dead. Nice. Riardon's up next.
Oh, we're back. Holy crap. I don't really do much AoE.
Just run in there, man, and just start hacking. Just dash in, I guess.
Just do damage.
Just fire arrows over the shoulder.
I can just dash in and start whacking them. You haven't got anything metal on you, have you?
Yeah.
Can
Like,
you?
what
But
can
you
I whack
can.
them with?
Can
I
you?
might as
Can
well
you?
just shoot arrows.
Yeah, but you can't even get past Argh.
I mean, Argh's at the mouth, so surely Argh could kind of like sidestep, but if Riardon, because he's right here at the entrance, but
We are able to move within our 5 feet to let people pass through.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Okay,
So I would just dash.
Because you're not all cramped in now. Like before, you were a bit more like
cramped
in
in.
each other's faces. So now there's a bit more breathing space. Yeah, you can move easily.
I mean, I really wouldn't mind if you wanted to come and deal with the guy straight in front of me, but you know.
How was he looking? The guy straight right. Front of you.
I think he got hit by lightning, so
No, he's fine.
It's fine.
He walked in after the lightning.
strutting his stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the guy right in front of Aramil,
Okay, roll to hit.
and then I'm gonna go use my extra attack to get the guy by the rock.
Wait, I'm
Okay.
confused. How are you doing that?
Well, how are you getting there? First off, like, well, what's your speed? 35.
35. Can I get there? I just need to get like there. I can
I
shoot.
think, yeah, you probably get to here. Yeah, you probably get to there. So you can get to that. But what's your long range on the bow? What's your range on the bow? Should I say?
150 on a longbow.
What's the normal range? The first one.
150 and 600, I think it is.
But can you extra attack with range
Yeah.
weapons?
I think I think it's any weapon. It's only when you've got loading you can't. So if your weapon has loading, which is like crossbows, you can only attack once
Right.
with it in a turn. But with short bows, you can do that.
Yeah, 150/600.
Cool. Wow, that's
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can
crazy range.
you can hit them both.
That
In
range
that
is
sense.
crazy.
You don't get disadvantage. So you just roll the first one.
Yeah, I can't really get sneak attack on that. Oh, that's 24.
Cool. Roll damage.
That is a D8. That's 10 damage for that one. How is he looking after that?
Fine.
I'll just go for him again. My extra attack. That's 16. To
Yep, to hit.
And that is 8 damage.
Okay, he's wounded. Cirilla, you're up.
Cirilla is not here.
So yeah, I'm basically waiting on our Don, but he's not here, so we'll just skip until he comes back. Right, Argh.
Okay. So, can I move to around here?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
That's fine.
What do we got? Sonny, would I be able to do lightning bolt again, but do it in a line that goes, but as long as it's 100 feet?
Around the outside.
No. Like doing one bend isn't. I mean, we kind of let that happen because it was like a slight, very slight one. having
But
it
you
kind
said
of
it's the
like
power of the.
What about the staff?
Yeah.
it's
The power of the staff.
I would allow like one bend, not like
Oh,
it's
even
not
one.
It's not Yondu's arrow. It's not gonna.
Okay, how about this? How about this for one bend? Hang on, I'll do it. So if he fires it straight and gets like all these guys, and then he bends it like that.
Well, no, that's way more bends. It's one turn.
What degree of bending
Oh,
are
sorry.
we talking?
To be
He's
fair,
going
I-
up in 9 degrees.
I think
So
you're better
basically-
off going
How
for
about like that?
these.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay,
one
so-
straight line and then another straight line. So it's like that.
So how about the one I just drew? Because that takes out like all the ones on the right.
But what's the width of it? Like 5 feet?
It's 5 feet, yeah.
Well, I don't
Hello?
think you can take out all of those along the line. Hello.
Well, because it's
Your internet's
Wow.
We'll let Dom go. Then
Is
I'll-
my turn, Ben?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I wanted to. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jeez, sorry, I just refreshed. Can I just? It's loading slow, but I want Wall of Thorns hitting as many as I can, basically walling them off, so I can pass through here.
Yeah.
Wall of Thorns is 20 feet wide,
Was it?
Okay.
I'll look it
up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick. I want that. I think.
Where do you want it?
I'm thinking. Here.
Right. How long did you say it was?
60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Right. I can do it.
So I'm talking kind of like
I can do it. Oh, you gonna do
that,
that?
like
That would
that
do
kind
it.
of thing.
Yeah, that would do. And how thick do you say? How thick?
Maybe can I slant it a little and have it like fuck? I can't move this round. Right, I'm gonna color it in.
Gonna be okay. Yeah, it just makes it very difficult for me to click on things now. But yes,
Oh my god.
Put it back.
Wall of Thorns.
Will we be able
Yeah.
to shoot through this, or?
It blocks line of sight. I'm pretty sure.
So that means
Creature
you
can
guys
move
won't be
through
able
the
to
wall,
see
albeit slowly and painfully.
So kind of stuff.
How much it take?
Wait.
On a failed, so wall appears each within an area must make 7. Right.
God.
Yeah, that
then-
should be all right.
All we have to do is attract them to us.
Yeah, that's good damage.
Because when they can move through it, but when they try to, they take a lot of damage.
Yeah, they're not smart.
No, exactly.
Exactly.
They're like
Uh,
zombies. You put
yeah.
something like that. Good.
What was I going to say? Your spell save is
18 maybe.
God, Jesus! I don't see any of these guys passing that. No.
7d8, I think. I'm going to use Roll20
Is
to do
it
that.
8? I'm not using didgeridoo.
No, I'm not. So when the wall
Yep.
appears,
Can you roll your 7d8, please?
rolled should be in the chat. 44.
That sound.
Furthermore, the first time the creature enters the wall on a turn or ends its turn there, it's the same damage. When their turn comes around, they take the damage, or when they move into it.
Also, their speed is.
So what about when it appears?
3/4.
It says when it appears, but then there's another bit.
Oh, more. Okay, fine. That's because I'm just doing the ones that it
says-
appeared.
Furthermore, the first time a creature enters the wall on a turn or ends its turn there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Same as Cloud of Daggers, isn't it? That kind of-
Yeah. So when they start their turn, they take more damage, I guess, or
Yeah.
maybe they've already
Well,
taken
yeah.
it up to you.
If they survive the original onslaught,
And that lasts up to 10 minutes. So
yeah, you pretty much killed everything that it spawned on.
was there.
nice.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Just start waving around some metal, you know.
Yeah,
But
and you
no.
guys could you guys should like blast a hole in it so we can funnel them through there.
Yeah, so this is the thing. Like now, for Argh's turn, you have like this big wall of thorns in your way.
Yeah,
How high is it?
it's 10 feet high, I think.
Up
20
to-
feet high.
I'd say up to 20 feet. Yeah, 20 feet high. So yeah, you
No,
can't.
10 feet high. 10 feet high. That's the circle.
Okay, yeah, 10 feet. I mean, still taller than all of you. So you've got basically this big wall of thorns in the way. You can no longer
can
see
these-
monsters.
Talion, can these things burrow?
I don't believe so. They're not like those other weird things we encountered. They can't tunnel.
They're not. They're on 4 legs though.
They just eat metal. They're not like burrowers or anything like that.
No, they're not like walking. They're on 4 legs.
They're on 4 legs. Yeah. Or however many legs they have. It might
Makes
be
more
more than
sense.
4.
Right, yeah, mine.
I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, so Arg, it's your turn. You, like I said, you've got this big wall of thorns in your way now.
Okay. Would I still be able to cast Chain Lightning out and then down, straight line like that?
You can't. Okay,
You'd have to
so,
break through the wall, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be targeting
would-
the wall.
Okay, so what you can
So it
do
comes out through a straight line.
again. So basically, your beam can only have one bend in it. So that's kind of right. If that wall wasn't in the way, you could do it straight and then veer it off to one side, like sharp turn it to
Well,
one
you
side.
can
That's
still
fine.
pass through the wall. The wall's not impassable.
I would
'cause things can
probably have to.
It's not impossible. No, you can pass through the wall.
I would probably.
So we can still see through it.
It's like it counts as double difficult terrain, effectively.
Is it obscure? Does it obscure vision?
Yes, it does block line of sight.
Okay, so yeah, you can't see through it basically. So you can't see what you're aiming at.
It specifically
Thank
says blocks line of sight.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
can-
can't until you get something. Until you somehow can see through this wall, you can't.
You could probably blast a hole in
justify
it.
Yeah, so you could. Yeah, I could let you spend a turn blasting a hole through it.
Do you have a cantrip? Because then you could use a cantrip and then a
Yeah.
spell we figured out? Or something like
Because
that.
otherwise you're
Yeah,
triggered
Only
right.
if it's a bonus action
Oh,
spell.
you need a bonus action, yeah. Do you have any bonus
Yeah.
actions which can...
No, Misty Step's the only one that I know of that would. Well,
Why
that,
would you say you
obviously that's not.
Yeah.
Misty
Yeah,
step
that's not a
inside
good
on the
idea.
other
Misty
side.
Step's not what I want.
A reaction maybe?
I mean,
like if they
if you
pop
have
up,
any kind of-
you just blast them.
Fire beam of some description that will burn a hole right through it.
Reduce flame.
I have Scorching Ray.
Oh,
That'll do it.
That's pretty good.
That'll
You can
punch a
fire
hole through
multiple
it.
rays as well, can't you, with that? So
yes, you could make little peepholes for all of us.
Okay, so would I be able to cast Scorching Ray? Shut up, Alexa. For some reason, I didn't detect that I said her name. So can I cast the first one at the wall, crit
Yeah.
a hole, and then the 2 more rays at anything else I see on the other side?
They kind of happen at the same time. Could
Well,
you fire
You would
3?
3 more because of the thing.
Nah,
Yeah, you
uh,
fire
Could I
3
better
delay
idea.
it because of the staff?
worth it.
All right. Yeah, I'll allow that. So you store 2, and then sort of fire
3,
one.
because they're never right.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, then you fire 1, and then you fire the other 2 in a delayed reaction.
Yeah, but
code.
with the Scorching Ray, if any spell slot higher because of the Neverite, it becomes a 3rd
one
level
additional
spell.
ray. Oh yeah, 1 additional ray.
So
Well,
it's 4
you can't
rays.
get so. The extra level is in place. That's what you're trading in for the ability. So you can either get your additional level, or you could do a fancy trick with it. It's one or it's either.
Right. Okay.
That's why you've been using it on spells that haven't had additional level benefits.
So yeah. So you could take the 1 level up, but you wouldn't be able to,
I mean,
do
you've got to
anything
burn
else.
through the wall and then fire, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So if you keep it, I mean, obviously you could just use a higher level slot and achieve the
There's no
same.
point though, because you'd only be firing it all at the hedge then.
Okay. I'll
I have
do
a really good idea once this peephole is made.
it. Okay. I'll delay it. I'll do the 3 and delay it.
So you're gonna do what? 3 peepholes or 1 peephole and then that one? That
One people and then 2.
Oh, that's actually really sweet. This-
Pretty
the-
cute.
So the peephole should be fine. Does this thing let me do a clear of the certain hole?
Sonny,
I'm
how
thinking
many...
of doing Firestorm, and it literally says at the end of it, plant life in the area is unaffected by this spell.
Oh
That's
wow!
fucking adorable.
Do that.
Special
Sonny-
druid spell.
Sonny, how many
Actual druid
did I
spell.
kill in my fireball earlier?
Quite a few.
Like 10, should we say?
No, it was like 6 something.
Okay.
Yeah, get over yourself.
In that case, I'm a warlock level 7, right?
Yes.
So that means I'm going to overheal because I forgot about this. So I get 66 hit points on top of what I've got.
What the fuck?
What the
So I now
hell?
have
So
170 HP.
wait. So does the temporary hit points? Is that for each thing?
Yep. Whenever I kill something, add
So-
hit points equal to charisma modifier plus warlock level.
Yeah.
I've been completely forgetting to
Temporary-
do that.
Temporary hit points do not stack.
No! Wait, what do you mean? So I can't overheal?
No.
Yeah,
So
you can
you-
only do one
You can only do
instance
one
of that.
set.
I'm gonna
You
check
can only
this.
do one set of temporary hit points.
What does that mean? So like one per...
So you can. So imagine like a temporary hit point is like a shield. You can only hold one of those at a time.
Okay.
So what? So basically, so yeah, you killed 6 things, but only one thing's worth of temporary hit points can you have.
Oh, so I only get what, like one?
Yeah,
of that?
temporary hit points buffs don't stack.
Oh, well, that sucks. I could have been like 200 health by the end of this.
I
think
I
it's
know.
the-
I think
Why?
the different temporary hit points buffs stack. So if I gave inspiring speech, that would
No,
add on.
no.
It's just the strongest one.
The strongest one.
Yeah, no, that goes for all buffs in D&D
Oh,
actually.
That sucks. So I only overheal 6. Sorry, 11 hit points.
11.
I'll take it anyway. So I'm on 115. It might come in
15.
useful later.
Yep.
Shit, that would have been so good. I would just farmed these things.
I think that's probably why they don't let you do that. It just, yeah. So you made that hole. So which ones are you going to see? So you're going to have to kind of like target the ones closest to the hole, really, because you're not going to see
First
too
two
far.
in the line of sight.
Yeah. So what? This one and this one, I would say.
Yeah, sure.
So you can just fire
what
like.
do they need to roll? It's a dex.
I've got to roll a range spell attack.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, could you do that then for both of those?
So that's what do I add? I add my
It's proficiency
attack
plus.
bonus. So
Yeah.
that's plus 10. That's 19 plus 29. And since the revocations, I can add my intelligence modifier.
Oh, they sound like both hits. Yeah, it's fine. Roll damage.
So first one gets 10.
Okay.
The second one gets 12.
Second one is severely wounded. Right. Argh.
So I hope.
So I'm going to move some people, but in the meantime, it's Aramil's turn.
Right, while you're moving people. Actually, I think I kind of need you to move people because I need to know what I can see. At the front, surely I can see a bit more than Argh could.
I mean, you can all pretty much see this room. I mean, they're kind of based. If anything, Argh can see less, really.
Yeah, but I
You can't, you're the one that sees everything.
I can see everything good. Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's what I needed to know. Right. I am going to
Good
use
people.
Firestorm.
Would this thing be stupid enough to go into the wall? It probably is. Which will kill him because he's only got 1 health.
It's unfortunate.
Yes. Unfortunate for him.
All guy.
Okay, Aramil, what'd you have?
Okay, have they all moved now?
Yes.
So this is where they are. Right. I have Firestorm,
Oh my god.
which...
Does that break concentration? Did you do firewall already?
No,
No.
I did Gust of Wind.
Yep,
Yeah.
got it.
But a plus 5 storm's not concentration anyway.
Could you teleport around them and gust of wind them all into the wall of thorns?
Sorry, say that again?
Could you teleport around them and gust of wind them all into the wall of thorns, or is it just like a thin channel rather than like a big wide area?
It's 10 foot wide, but it's only
nah.
10 foot wide. It's
It's
not
not
really...
enough. Otherwise, that'd be awesome.
You'd have to like
Would
bait
have
them
been
in.
cool
Really.
though.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have plane shift, but that's the closest thing I have to a teleport.
I might on my illusion to bait them in next turn.
Okay, so I can make 10 10-foot cubes within range of this area,
Wow. This might just kill them all.
but they all have to be adjacent to another cube.
10
What?
cubes, so that's 100 foot basically you can cover with that, right?
Basically, yeah,
So
but they
it's
all
like
have to
100
be
foot
adjacent.
grids.
Basically,
You
they
can
all
cover,
have to
you can
be...
cover the entire thing if we're doing the rule of double.
Yeah.
So they will
Yeah,
die
that's
out.
pretty much the room.
Yeah, I'm happy to do just pretty much the room.
That's disgusting.
I told you, man, AoE, like, we have too much. We can just destroy these things.
Sorted, I'm just chilling.
Mine, I've actually got rid of like I don't have any damaging spells other than this harp now.
Right, can you okay, yeah. Can you roll your 7d10
I will roll my 70-10.
And I'm
I
going
will
to
do
start
it.
doing my rolls.
I'll be very impressed if there's anything left at the end.
I'd be very surprised. Oh, and then again, you still don't know what's in the wings.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the love of God.
Oh, there
That's not what I meant.
more!
Could be something other than these.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was wondering if
there
there
you
was
go.
Could be a
anything
queen. A queen.
Right,
Queen.
37.
Yeah.
37 damage, yeah.
37 damage. They do get to do a dex roll
Yeah.
against my spell save DC, so they have to.
Yeah.
Whereas before, Sniper would have just charged in and just wiped that up and.
Died in the process.
Nah.
Needed teleporting out.
Nah.
He's a maverick.
You're too good, man. you would have created the source for your AoEs.
So half of
Just cast
37,
around it.
36.
True.
He would have been in most of the AoEs.
No,
He could be like the Eye of the Storm. and
Finagle
just
it.
all be
As if he's failing any of
Yeah.
those saves, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wonder what Star Creek's up to right now.
Should we ask Derek?
Let
me get an
what's
update.
going on? Yeah.
knowing Darius probably in a ditch somewhere.
I mean, Darius would probably lie to us, to be honest, if we asked him. So
I mean, he promised me, and that's my grandfather.
he was
Expect him
bullshitting.
to-
man. I think Talion and
He-
Riardon warned you as well. He was bullshitting.
Yeah, he said other things to us.
Yeah.
Look, the point is,
If we were led to believe he was going
the
to
point
die.
is,
Depends on
grandfather, betrays me, then I'm going to be
I mean,
royally
Talion's
pissed off,
down.
and he's going to have to face the wrath of Aramil. So
No, we're going to betray him. It's in your blood.
it is in my blood.
If
It is
you
in my
take his
blood to
place,
betray
we
family.
effectively rule the world because all the overlords are dead.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not exactly going to agree with his politics when he becomes the leader, are we?
Should we just
Well,
become
you
the
don't
new
know- you don't know what
overlords?
you don't know what
I mean,
he's up to.
I'd probably be alright with him.
I mean,
But
we're all level 20 at
everyone
the end of
else
this
hates him.
campaign, right? And all
Yeah,
the
because you
overlords are level
work
20.
for him.
Yeah, exactly.
You've worked for him.
We have
from the
that
start.
work bond relationship. So I agree with him on a certain level, but
Look,
Yeah.
Aramil,
Oh, you're going to have to
we've-
choose Riardon.
yeah, I know. I
That's it.
don't know.
We're definitely going to make you choose.
Yeah,
Is there any free left? 4.
Arguable, yeah.
Well,
I will just say this now. If my grandfather betrays me or betrays my trust, and you choose going with him, I'm
no.
100% killing you.
If he breaks your trust, I think I wouldn't.
I guess we'll find out. Alright, so it's one of the other one's turns. One of the unharmed ones just crawls out of the woodwork.
Are they unbothered by like all the corpses of their
I mean,
friends?
I was going to say,
Again,
they're
they're very
ashed
animalistic,
corpses.
so they are kind of still sniffing out
Yeah, the metal.
you guys and
Okay.
going for you.
By the way,
all over them.
I love
they're-
Firestorm.
they're very-
It's
they're very
instantaneous, and it takes one action.
I've
right,
gone
so
through
that's,
my
is there
my
anything else in
spells
your,
and
was there anything else you want to do in your turn, by the way?
Nah, not really. I think that's pretty good. I might just say to the others, I might just look back and go, yeah, that's right.
Right, Talion, you're up.
So this hole is a peephole, isn't it? It's not like a
Yeah.
walk-through hole.
No, it's not
it's
a
a
people
people.
roll. It's a people.
Problem is, I only want to fire like a big spell since we've killed like all of them. I might just fire. I can fire 2 Eldritch Blasts now, can't I?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just fire 2 of those.
It goes up again.
Oh god, if Aramil's aim was awesome, a thorn whip through the thorn wall would be so sick.
Yeah, if I can't walk through and then want to use a spell to get through, I'll cast 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Alright, so probably from there you can probably target either
front
this
two.
one, or this one, or both, obviously.
How injured is the one at like the front?
This one is severely wounded,
Okay.
and the other one is fine.
Alright, so I'll blast this one and that one. Oops.
Okay.
And the other
Roll
one.
to hit.
I mean, it's a raw 11, so I assume it's a hit.
Not necessary. What's your spell attack bonus? Probably should be enough.
It's plus charisma plus proficiency, right?
Yeah,
So it's plus
Yeah.
9. So it's
Oh, that's
natural
fine, yeah,
20,
yeah. that dies.
Oh, it dies. Okay, fine.
What's your damage for Eldritch?
A D10 plus my charisma.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That one's dead.
And then
And roll to hit the other one.
19. So.
Yep.
that's a hit.
And then damage.
10 plus charisma. 7 plus 4. So 11.
It's wounded.
Do you know of 2 beams?
I used one on the front one.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, one.
I hit the other one, yeah.
Can you roll your thorn damage again? Because another one is stupid enough to run into it.
Fuck yeah, how many of these things are there? Hang on,
Just come out the wall.
do I have a way to tell?
No.
Maybe we should just run through them. I mean, they're pretty much cleared out.
Oh my god.
We don't know how many are left.
No, I don't like that plan.
Technically, they can't. I reckon we could run through them, and each turn they can hit us. and not
You
do
go ahead.
Enough damage.
We haven't been hit by one of
By
them
all
yet. I
means.
think that's a really important fact.
Yep.
We don't
I
know how
agree.
much damage they do.
Nah, it's gonna be.
You
it's gonna
might.
be baby amounts.
I'm going to turn to Talion and just say, look, the current plan is
These might be
working
fucking
fine.
crazy
Don't be a
mutant
dick.
ones.
Just let them.
I mean, all I'm saying is.
When's the last time you fought these guys?
I
You
never
never
fought
has.
them. I've just heard rumors about them.
You've heard rumours, and you think we should run straight into them.
Hey, if you're too scared, it's fine. But
Yeah, I am.
This is
Go
my
ahead,
vote.
bitch. Go ahead, please.
You're happy to run through. I mean, I'll back you up from back here if you want.
I'm
Go
pretty
for it.
tempted. If the
Yeah,
thorn
we're
You're up.
good here.
All right, tell you what, Siri. If the thorn wall drops, how long does it last for?
10 minutes.
Oh,
But it's concentration, isn't it? So you could drop it whenever.
Yeah,
Surely.
he's not going.
Yes,
to drop it
I could drop it
He's,
whenever.
he's before you.
And I would
so
drop it whenever if I got hit.
How many?
I'm not
Eldritch-
gonna get hit.
How many Eldritch Blasts would it take to like force a hole in the thing that I could fit through?
There's already a hole in it, isn't there?
It's
a hole
Yeah,
in
but
it.
not one that he could fit through.
I mean, the thing is, if it's enough for you to fit in, they can fit in as well.
Don't
Which-
you have like a teleport or something
I have-
that you can
I
use
have
to get to the other
fly.
side?
I have fly, but can I fly over it?
Fly over it.
No, it's to the roof.
Okay.
Do you not have Misty Step or something?
No, I got rid of it. I haven't got it.
Well,
Anymore.
maybe you should have thought about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you
Yeah.
should have thought about that.
I'm gonna
Oh,
burn your hedge down on my next turn.
I mean, Cirilla, you can, because it's concentration, you could willingly
Fuck
stop
no.
concentration. So,
I'm good.
okay, fine.
I will.
If he wants to die, he can do it on his own terms.
I'll reveal my next turn.
Alright. Riardon, you're up.
Oh, I'm back. I will. Okay, is it just to line up a queue for this bloody hole in the wall? I'm just going to
Very
squeeze
much.
past everyone
Okay.
and pop to the guys with some arrows.
You can probably get the ones that are directly, because again, you can't curve arrows, so you can probably
Yeah,
get
yeah.
this one and the one in the back over
Yeah.
here. You can get those. I mean, obviously hit the first one, see how you do, and then
Yeah.
I roll to hit.
I conjure up a polar bear on the other side.
That's unnatural 20.
Just let it start
Hit.
fucking.
Roll damage.
Aramil, could you stone shape me to the other side? That would be handy.
That's 13.
Actually,
You
I
can
could
see
make
the
you a
stone shape.
tunnel.
You can make a little tunnel, yeah,
That would
that'd be
be
cute.
Perfect.
How much damage?
I'd love that.
13.
Cool. That one dies.
It,
so
it
roll
will
to
be
hit
a little
this one.
tunnel you will have to crawl.
That's right. I can do.
That's 16.
Difficult
hit,
terrain
roll
can
damage.
slow me as well, so it's fine.
That is 9.
Well, why don't you just pass through it then? Just take
I was going to say,
damage.
hold on. I could give you freedom of movement, and you could just walk through it.
Well,
You
you
still
can walk
take the
through it anyway. You just take damage.
Wait.
Do
thought it was
take-
difficult
oh,
terrain.
I enter it.
It's difficult terrain. It's double difficult terrain.
I can pass through
Um,
difficult terrain without it affecting me, though.
But it's double difficult terrain.
I mean,
Double difficult terrain.
is it just difficult terrain, or is it like another status? Because if it's just difficult
It's a
terrain-
different. It's a separate status.
Oh, okay, then no. I
But
can't.
if he's already got like against, if he's already okay against difficult terrain, and I give
Nah,
him something
'cause
that buffs
it-
difficult terrain,
Oh, I don't know.
would he then be able to
Yeah.
go through double difficult terrain?
That's true.
I mean, the thing is, it's an issue because it's obscured. Like
It's not, and it's not actual double difficult terrain. That's just how the mechanics work. It's not
Yeah.
listed as difficult terrain.
I mean, the thing
it's
is,
a
I don't,
spell.
It's
I don't
because
wanna
you're
take-
trying to walk through thorns at this point.
I don't
It's
want
a
to take
spell effect.
78. As the
I would
thing as
I
well,
would
yeah,
say you
it's
could
pretty-
get through. You will just take damage.
I don't really
Pass
want to
the
take
save,
78. It's
bitch.
too much.
You would
Pass
have
the
to
save.
you would have to do the check. Yeah, you would have
That's
to
still a
pass
lot of
the
damage.
save.
That could be like 20 damage.
Pass the check, bitch.
Essentially, it's 78 damage. So
I mean,
mean,
I could
is it-
go through and then kill some.
Is it
rascals to heal
going
them.
all the way to this, or could I literally make a very tiny tunnel away?
how much? No, your stone shape's like 5 feet or something. There's no way.
5 feet cubes.
Yeah, that's not.
No,
Yeah, but he could crawl through a little tunnel.
You could, but it'll take you a lot of turns to get through.
no.
At which point, no, that point.
I'll keep thinking of a way. I can think.
Because you'd have to kind of like move 5 foot of stone.
Oh,
each turn.
it's so bad that you just didn't keep Misty
I
Step.
know. I should have kept it. I didn't think.
Because
I
you
could.
wouldn't have had this problem, would you?
Yeah, you really should have thought
Picking
about
up
that.
Misty Step.
Should have thought about it.
Well, I basically swapped it out for
Cirilla's
damage spells rather than.
Dimension Door is fucking sick.
You have to take yourself though. You can't just do it to me.
No, you can't do it to someone else. Let's
Well, you
see.
can do people your size or smaller, so that's good in a halfling.
We haven't taken a hit. I am going to use Major Image, which doesn't break. No, it's concentration. I'm not going to use Major Image.
I have a long
I'm
sword.
gonna
You
use-
can throw at them if you want through the people.
I'm
Through the
I'm
peephole.
just gonna play really fucking irritating music on the harp for this turn
Okay.
to like try and entice them towards me. Maintaining concentration on the wall and with my reaction ready to use Bardic Inspiration if I have to.
Can I just say, when Siri does that and starts playing the music, Karen was just going to be like, ow.
I drown it out with twanging.
Oh,
This is some
Oh,
real
like-
hype music, Siri.
Like a horrible
It's getting me in the
banjo.
mood.
This is a disgusting, filthy banjo solo.
I'll get your turn.
I cast Ice Storm.
AoEs, man.
So
just
useful.
coming
These
out.
guys
Yeah,
are having
so many.
such a bad day.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they deserve it.
they were
for
minding their
coming-
own business in their cave, and then suddenly
Yeah.
they thought they smelt food, and now this shit's
They
happening
are
to them.
100% deserve it for coming out. Look, imagine the mountain of corpses that must be in there. They just don't give a fuck. They're just coming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where I
Well,
should put it.
I feel like everything that happened through Firestorm should be ash rather than corpses. So
Yeah.
instead they're walking through the ash of their brethren.
I see.
Oh yeah,
Unless
the
they're not dead
The
yet.
firestorm, yeah, definitely. Like, those are burnt to a crisp.
Sonny, if I took one of the antennas off a dead one, would it still corrode or would it not?
It was. It doesn't really specify how they corrode stuff.
Yeah.
I would just imagine it's
Acid
like,
blood.
it's their skin. Like it's their thing just reacts with metal and
I imagine
corrodes
they would
it.
like decompose and then it wouldn't work.
It would,
Yeah.
yeah. It would either it would become useless or it would corrode everything essentially. So it'd be pointless.
What if I fix the antennas around me, and then anything that touched me got rusted? Like if we hit them.
Doesn't.
I think you would have to make armor.
They're still
out
wearing
of-
metal
out of its-
armor.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I could
You'd have
easily work around that. You know what? I'm gonna harvest some antennas after this. So we'll see what I can do with it.
Well, how do you even know it's the attendants?
Because he's got the
shit.
creature
Oh,
fucking
I
page up.
don't know if I know specifically though.
But like they could have like some sort of gland that makes them seep this shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a gland.
Or something.
Why are you crushing my dreams of rust armor?
You know, attach glands to yourself, bitch. Try it.
Yeah.
Create your gland mail.
Just throw the glands at people. Explode in their face. Hey
Anyway.
Torvin, bang!
Hey, we're in like
Oh.
a robot town. The antennas can come in really useful.
That is true. Yeah, this would be really useful.
I'll tell you guys, I'm going to try and harvest some of the rust monsters after this.
never mind. Actually, I was going to give you a clue then, but I'm not going
I've
to.
got a bunch of salt, so I can
Um,
put one of the corpses in salt, so it won't decompose.
Oh god.
Argh, it's still your turn, Argh.
Yeah, so I cast Ice Storm.
Yeah,
I'm going to center it on this creature.
yeah. And it's
and-
what 12, 20 foot. or something?
So it's 20 foot radius, 40 foot high. So it should get this one, should get that
Okay.
one, and
Yeah,
that
we'll get
one,
those three.
and any creature going in this vicinity.
Okay. So I mean, I'll definitely get those three. So Dex checks for those three. No.
So
So roll
creature
your damage.
takes 3d8 and 4d6 cold damage.
Roll your damage.
Yeah. 8.
And here I thought you just sneak your way into the town, no problems.
When there's that many, like
Could have done it. It was possible. You passed without a trace. You could have done it. Just
we
you know,
could have, but it was just easier
that
to
once,
just...
man.
No, we need the style point. We've been aching to use these spells.
True.
42, so
Yeah, I haven't really cut loose for a
How
while.
much?
So this is...
42, because I'm adding my intelligence mod.
Those three just die.
Nice.
Right.
Are they preserved in ice then? Because I'll be.
So
No, they
hailstorms
get
turn.
because it's like bludgeoning, so it's just
okay.
like
So it just gets
it's like hail, just hailstones,
Right.
sharp ones. Just come down
blizzard
and
from
pierce
WoW.
them.
Yeah. So suddenly hailstones in that area turn that area into difficult terrain until my next turn.
That's fine.
Yep.
So that is
How much that is difficult terrain.
yeah. That'll do. Right, Aramil, you're up.
I know what to do. Thinking
Mine's
there.
not like a fuzzy.
And
one either,
through the
it's like-
peephole, I'm assuming I can see this nice little line here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You probably can't actually see the one that's really close. But
Yeah,
you can-
because it's
you can
too.
easily- Yeah, you can easily see the others.
I mean, it'll die when it
Mhm.
walks into the wall of thorns anyway. So.
I was
Yeah.
going to say it'll probably die in the thorns. Yeah, I'm going to use a wall of fire. I'm gonna close up this side.
Oh dear. Okay.
You're gonna make these creatures like extinct in this area.
Pretty much. That's fine. That's probably a good thing. Right, so they've got to roll dex. No. 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 Oh, do you know, wait. 17, so that one's okay. So that's that one. Okay, roll your damage.
Just double checking what the damage is. 5d8, 6d8 because it's with my Neverite. 24.
24. So that one takes 12 and is wounded. You are severely wounded.
They get to do a dex saving throw.
Oh, no, they did. They just screwed it up.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
That one's wounded. And that one's dead.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold this now, and basically, if they stay near it, they will take more damage.
Yeah. Which are pretty much going to start their turn in it.
Pretty much.
Talion's up. Talion's next.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. Ends its turn within the 10
okay.
feet of the wall.
Fine, so it will move out on their turn and be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've
Close
basically
fire,
got
last
one. You've got one bloodied, no,
Yep.
2 bloodied, 1 wounded, and 1 severely wounded.
What's this one?
Bloodied.
Bloody. And this one?
So that one's bloodied. This one is wounded, and this one is severely wounded.
Alright, I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at the severely wounded one. And
What's the range on your Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So roll 2 hits.
Those rocks don't block any
It's
of
like
the sight.
20 something. So
Yeah, that's a hit.
and can it survive? Should I roll?
That'll kill. No, that one will die.
And then
The other one.
and then I'll blast this one over here.
Oh, okay.
So again, like 20 something, so it's a hit.
Yeah, that's fine. Damage.
And damage is 10.
Okay, so that's wounded now. Okay. Right, these are probably all gonna. So this one has to go through this way, but it'll be stopping by the difficult terrain. This one's gonna walk into the thorns and die because they're dumb. And this one's gonna move over here. So they move back up to Riardon.
Oh no.
You can kill them both probably with your arrows.
I can't.
Just.
Could I aim
I'm
that, though?
pretty sure that's.
No, you can't. 'cause
I can
it's a
get the
straight
one on
line.
the left, surely.
Yeah, you can probably get the one on the left. I'll say that.
Okay, that's annoying. Oh well.
You could just poke Siri. We could probably do without the Wall of Thorns now.
No. I know your game, bitch.
Release me, Siri.
You will spill no blood this day.
I don't do well in tight
You said you
spaces.
gave up killing.
You will spill
These
that
are
blood
these
this
are
day.
mindless beasts. They're not.
Can you roll to hit
They
then,
don't
Riardon?
count.
Yeah.
A pitiful
23.
excuse.
It's a hit. Damage.
I know your game.
I've broken no vow.
You're
That's
turning down a
6.
dark path, Talion. All of us see it.
Right,
good.
that one's killed.
I'm just gonna flash my
Oh,
so you-
evil eyes at him.
Okay,
Right.
that's it.
Cirilla's turn. So now you could probably. Could you see it? Probably not, because it's kind of off center. So you probably can't see anymore at this point. But
Siri, we must drop the Wall of Thorns. Release me.
Can I still hear them screeching?
roll. Yeah,
By
actually, no,
himself.
yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon you could. Yeah.
Oh.
Then I hold the Wall of Thorns.
Okay. Is that it then? Just gonna keep doing?
I continue playing. I increase the
Oh, I
tempo.
forgot he was playing.
And play more irritating
Okay.
notes.
Arg?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're quiet, but yeah.
What else? Do we hear nothing else?
No, you just hear the squeaking
Is
at the
it?
moment,
Is it
but it's very minimal now.
Send it to send it to hell.
could I cast a magic missiles at it? Would I be able to see it?
I don't think you can see it from where you are because
Would I?
because of the line of that hole is going through it. Like this is off that, it's off that line. So no, I wouldn't. You can see it, but you can't hear it. Sorry, you can hear it, but you can't see it.
Okay, and I prepare a reaction on if I see the first enemy I see, I cast chromatic orb in a second level slot.
Okay.
Of fire.
Okay.
Fire orb.
Aramil, your turn.
The fighting
can I
might's
see
getting
it?
worse.
Yeah, the mic is getting worse.
That is. Right. Can you see? Well, no one can see it. Like,
No one can see it.
No.
Okay, can I use a produce flame to make the peephole a bit wider?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay, that's exactly what I would like to do.
Burning up plants.
I know,
Not
like you.
So
I
I'll
know,
say that,
but to be fair, you created them. They weren't naturally born, so...
What madness has possessed you, man?
so I say that
Talion's got to you.
I'll say the hole's increased to that size, and so you can see that now.
Okay.
Cool.
So
I don't have a bonus action
Okay.
spell or anything, so I can't do anything else.
Fine.
Reaction activate.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because you can see it now. So yeah, roll to hit or whatever it is.
So nat 20.
Yeah, you kill it.
Alright.
So it's dead, and you do not hear any more screeching.
Sorry, drop this godforsaken wall.
Can I take one more perception check?
Yeah, roll
It's up.
perception. Roll perception.
That is a 23.
You hear no more screeching.
Okay, I dropped the wall.
Yes. Can I just I need to rush into the room and just take in the openness of the space.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in a dark little passage.
Yeah, I don't like cramped spaces. It's Talion. It says Talion.
You a bit claustrophobic there, Talion.
I don't do well in tight spaces. It's just
Oh shit.
Is that a dead end at the bottom?
No.
Alright, I thought.
So what I'm going to do
God.
is
I can see it's
Everybody
like
scope
a
out.
nest. Does it look like a nest at the bottom?
no. So what you see at the bottom, see around the openings, you see more, like I say, sort of caveways. When you look down, you see a dome-like structure. It's very large.
Huh.
With it's got about sort of 20-foot high steel walls going around it, and above those steel walls is this large dome.
Steel. So obviously not.
It's steel, but it doesn't look affected by the rust monsters. From where you are, you can only see steel from there.
Sorry, where is this? Down from me.
This
Can
is down.
anyone sense
Yeah,
any
so
magic
it's-
from it?
So it's down here.
Yeah.
Can anyone sense any magic from it?
I was going to say, can I do an Arcana
Yeah,
check?
roll
on-
Arcana.
I won't bother because my very low.
Okay, that's 19.
You can sense some magic from it. Yes.
Is it
Okay.
hostile magic?
I do not know.
You can't tell that from where you are.
Can I throw a rock at it?
I don't think you'd be able to
When you
reach
say
from
it's a
there.
dome,
Just get
Sunny,
close.
is it like a chamber?
Like Eden Project, basically, kind of like.
Ooh.
What do you mean Eden
So-
project?
So there's a civil. Sorry, yeah. So I need to. So you can't. Thing is, you can't really see it from where you are because no one's rolled perception.
Okay. Can I roll
So,
perception?
like-
I was gonna
Can I
go down and
Alright,
inspect it.
can I go like there and roll perception?
Yeah.
See
Like a
what I see?
metal plated dome, right? I'm
Yeah.
approaching the dome.
Perception 16.
So you can see a city within it, or some kind of town or settlement within inside the dome.
Oh shit!
I have
it's a
I
massive
have an
dome. It's not like a,
unnatural 20.
So the dome
Right,
itself
check.
is glass, but like I said, so it's like it's almost like a steel belt around the edge of it, like a wall, and then above, on top of this wall, is this glass
is there
dome.
anyone nearby who we could?
How far away is it though?
It's not that far, so it starts. The wall sort of starts just off the map.
Well, shit. Yeah, let's go then. I guess that's the place we're going.
Well, it's kind of.
I'm
a
going to
way
say,
out.
wait. There's more tunnels. Do you not think there might be other things in this cave?
Hang on. Do we see any signs? Anything that says town 4? Any chance?
You do. So you rolled 19 on your perception.
No, I got 16.
16. Did anyone else roll perception?
Arthur.
I did. I got a 20. Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Not
So you
unnatural.
see one of those metal elementals, as I will call it until you know otherwise, standing in front of what looks to be a doorway, but it's shut.
Is it like within earshot? The robot.
So with a 20, you'll notice it's going to be okay. So along this belt, you see a series of shutters. So sort of similar to that metal shutter you saw in the Axefall arena. You know, one they threw people into.
Right.
It just opens sideways rather than up and down like that one did.
It's probably like a
It's sort of-
factory. To be
It lines the thing, but on one of them, it seems to be very much a sort of archway with this steel panel in front of it. So it looks more like a doorway, but it's shut. And in front of it is one of those guys,
Okay.
one of those elementals.
I'll relay
Arnayus,
that to the rest.
Arnayus, I just need to check if this
Mental
is
elemental.
town 4.
Metal elementals.
Mental.
Can I go up to the robot elemental thing?
Yeah.
And say, I'll start
Are
with
you
hello?
still dressed as Fenelia?
Yeah.
Or are you going to go to yourself?
You've used
okay,
pass
I'll
without a
take it off,
trace.
I'll take
Surely
it
it
off.
would have gone
Yeah,
by now.
I'll take it off. I don't know. Yeah, I imagine I would have lost focus of it.
Yeah,
during-
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I'll go up to and I'll say hello.
Greetings, civilian.
Is this town 4?
Correct, it is.
Okay, we're going here.
Wait, before it does that, it sort of scans you.
Oh, okay.
And it goes, please state identification number.
Query, hypothetically, what happens if I didn't?
You are not civilian of Brown and Adelaide.
You broke up really badly.
Yeah.
What did you say?
You then means you're not a civilian of South Bran and you would be denied entry.
Okay, in that case, 057 25C4A.
So what happens is, so these things have like one eye essentially. It's not in the middle, but it's like off to one side, and the other one's kind of like just a slit.
Mhm.
The eye kind of flickers various colors, and then it sort of a green tick appears and goes, Talion, Wyvernbane,
Oh, can we hear
entry,
this?
entry granted.
Where did you get that information from?
It is a part of your identification number.
He's just gonna slap the robot. Say my name.
Not quite yet.
So lame ass surname, Talion.
Is there an individual you identified as Moskin staying in this town?
It's confidential.
GDPR.
Yes. I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think when he would know that. He would.
I guess it depends
He's
if it's like a
just-
central database or not.
He'll scan. He'll flicker, but he goes. Data confidential.
Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna start walking in, I guess.
The door will open for you,
Alright,
but close immediately after you enter.
okay. Sure.
Oh god, okay, quickly. I'm going to follow Talion and say to everybody else, well come on then, if he's going in we've all got to go.
God.
I'd like
So the-
I'll go up to the robot thing and I'll look at it, squint at it and be like 2FF1E2F2.
Welcome, Aramil, Arnayus. You may enter.
I don't think I've ever heard his surname before.
I'm gonna say as I'm glaring at it and walking past it, I'm gonna say, you are not real.
Very perceptive.
And then as it says that, I'm also going to say, also never use my last name again. Okay, I just need to let the dog out for a wee, so
Yeah,
I'll be right
that's
back.
fine. So what about the rest of you?
Yeah, I guess we got to go in.
Give our numbers.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
nod at the robot and go 8B, 1A, 3736.
Riardon, last name missing. You may enter.
Whoa.
Let's
Really,
let's
man,
keep
what's
let's
going
keep it that way.
More secrets. What's going on?
Let's keep it that way.
5A9B 7CE0.
Cirilla, Finch.
Yes,
you may
boy.
enter.
Yes.
Don't forget it. Don't wear it out. Don't wear it out. She said don't wear it out.
Okay.
Oh, where you going, mate? Oh, you're muted. I think.
No,
I
I
just
heard
wrote
you.
down
You're just
Argh.
quiet.
You wrote down Argh.
Has he just gone off wandering the caves?
I know where you guys are.
He's left the party.
Wait, where is that?
Fine.
I went up
Oh,
there.
he's up there! I didn't realise.
So are you just what? Is examining this cave?
He said yeah.
And the caves.
Or did he? Alright. Fine. You don't. Luckily, you don't encounter any trouble. I'll just reveal areas to you. Oh, that would help if I did the reveal areas.
Whoa. This is where we're coming
Is
from.
there anything of interest in these areas?
No. Big hole.
Big-
That's it. Nothing. You see, like a lot of weaponry and armor, but it's just been massive bite marks in them.
Begrudgingly, after seeing nothing, he goes into the thing and.
Right, and it, obviously
Oh,
you'll have to say the code. Prove that you still know it.
I've written it down. With blank CDBDD210.
Welcome, Argh. Missing surname. You may enter.
I was wondering what he would call you. Not that I'm there.
There is no surname.
Right. So I should fucking process you to the new area.
Ooh, this looks really nice.
So you enter this town. Now, what you'll notice when you enter this town.
Oh, the hawks.
Oh yes, that's just because
I need to return it.
yeah, just move that off to one side. So one thing you will notice when you come into this area, there are more metal elementals walking around, but they seem to do so in a more patrolling manner.
Okay.
So I think it's quite easily to work out that these clearly are the guards of the town.
Mm-hmm.
You will also notice that. Actually, can you all roll perception checks? What you notice?
14.
Oh,
6, baby.
okay.
18. Oh no,
Unnatural.
21 actually.
Okay.
Default's 10.
Aramil and Argh, what was yours?
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Half is letting the dog out.
Okay, fine. We'll just it doesn't matter. Cirilla doesn't really see
Got
much.
a passive perception of better than any of us anyway. So.
Yeah,
True,
true. I mean,
I
Cirilla
think
doesn't
I'll
see
beat
much.
him.
The rest of you, see a lot of people are sort of using kind of personal hover devices to move themselves around. Not like in the same way people making themselves hover. It's more like instead of like getting a horse from one town to another or whatever, they're using these things instead. So they're kind of like
a hoverboard.
kind of, yeah. So imagine like a circular plate.
Yeah, they're
With
like
a-
ciphers
with a-
from Metal Gear.
I've not played. No, I don't know. But then there's small, they're circular plates that they stand on, and then on their plates they've got like a pole sticking up with handles on it, so that sort of allows them to hold on while it's moving
Yeah,
around.
little hover discs.
That's cool.
Okay.
Some people have cybernetic replacements for their limbs.
Yes, guess.
Oh, here we go.
So metal arms, some metal legs. You do notice that people with metal arms are able to carry things just inhuman amounts. Carry 2 barrels with 1 arm, kind of like this, and so on and so forth.
Do the arms look exactly like normal arms, or are they like? Can they be longer? Are they extendable? Can we have lasers in them? So and so.
You wouldn't notice, but
Nope.
others probably would notice that some can stretch. So the hand will come out.
Inspector Gadget.
The hand will come out and just like pull something and come back.
But have they been made to look human?
They're human, but they are
wires sticking
definitely
out?
metal.
Okay.
They're definitely
yeah.
metal. And
Are they
stuff.
flesh
Like,
coloured?
No. So they're very similar to the limbs that the rest of the people have, like the elementals have.
Okay.
So they're not so advanced that they look that realistic. You can definitely tell that they are metal. It's more what's the word? Was it steampunk?
Yep.
More than anything else.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say I don't think I've ever really explained my skin to these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to suggest to the group. Why don't we all spend some time here? Go to the marketplace, and how about we meet back at the tavern at night time and discuss our next move.
Sorry. One other thing I will point out is all the things that are, because you're in the town, obviously it's a bit more noticeable now. All the things that are metal, like the implants and the discs, even the elementals, have glyphs on them. Don't even think I have a piece of paper. I'll have to show you the glyph some other time. But yeah, sorry, carry on. I'll show you the glyph once.
So yeah, I'll suggest that to the group. So I'll say, how about we spend some time looking around the town, going to the market, and then we can meet back at night and discuss our next move.
You make it sound like we're all going to split up.
I mean, I move quicker around on my own. No offense. I don't really want to be babysitting someone.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to stick with Talion, I think.
Sorry, it's really not.
These guys are slowing us down.
These
Did
guys.
you just say we're slowing
Jesus.
you down?
I mean, he said it. We're all thinking
Who's the
it.
shortest one here, Siri?
I'll excuse you. Excuse me. I have mobile
All right,
OC, the feet, so I can move further than you can dream of, mate.
Well, if you're worried about speed, I can just turn into a bird or something and totally just...
No, that's not what me and Talion are talking about.
No. All right. How about this?
Yeah,
Don't know
How about this? Siri,
how well this is going
Siri
to come
and
out
I
on the camera.
will travel alone, and then you guys travel alone. And
That's-
Go
that's-
explore the town. Go
Sorry,
explore
what
the
is
town.
that?
It's a glyph
That's
on
the
the
glyph.
That's the gaff. The glyph. I really like that, actually.
That's the glyph that's on all the metal pieces around the anything that's basically like an implant, cybernetic implant, the discs, the metal elementals, they all glow with that glyph.
Okay. All right. So
It's his logo.
how about that? And then we meet back at the tavern.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
No.
Excuse me.
No.
Why?
I'm going with you.
It's
Why-
not
I
your
do
fault
not
that no
think
one
in a
trusts
place...
you.
I
I mean,
am
it's not
not...
our fault that we don't trust you.
No, it's not even that. In a place that none of us know, that's filled with these mechanical things, I do not
Monstrosities.
feel comfortable splitting up.
I used to be in the Black Sleeves. Trust me. This is how I operate. I work best alone.
We're in the Black Sleeves, all of us.
You are not in the Black Sleeves. You are.
Yes,
No.
we are.
No,
Darius'
it's not
little
Black
cheerleading
Sleeve, Siri,
squad.
goddamn.
I'm more of a Black Sleeve than you have ever been.
I am.
Wow.
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing like those sneaky bastards with the quills.
I mean, look, we're going to attract more attention. They already know who we are. They identified our names. We're going to attract a lot of attention if we all walk around together.
Yeah, you're the most
We've
extra
all
guy
just
that any
turned
of
up
us have
together.
ever met.
I'm assuming we've all just turned up together at the same time. We all got identified at the same time, whatever the fuck that means.
Okay. All right.
Then let's all stick together and go and do what Talion wanted to do then.
I'm pretty certain that Darius would have been made painstaking arrangements to make sure we wouldn't be known and why we are who we are.
I'm not sure if I trust Darius, but okay.
Why don't we try
Well,
and
he's
fit
not
in?
going to fuck us over before we kill all the overlords, is he?
It's in his interest.
All right. I'm going to go to the
At least for
marketplace. So if you
Can
guys
I
wanna
like
come along-
quickly stop someone on one of those segways?
Yeah.
I just want to say, I don't. Where's your marketplace and your tavern?
Oh, you must be new to town number 4.
I bet
Yes,
they
we
don't
are.
drink.
Well, how about I show you around.
I think it'd be quicker if we all had one of those transportation rigs.
Sure. I think you should be able to rent them just down here.
Is this guy?
How much? How
human?
much would that cost
Sorry,
us?
go on.
Oh, probably about $1 a day.
That's very reasonable.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable actually.
Expensive shit, man.
I don't
You're
mind.
very friendly to
Oh.
offer to show around some strangers.
Sure, why not? I mean,
What does he look like?
It's about a sort of middle-aged
Human,
elvish man.
elvish.
Oh, nice.
Do you get many mixes of races here?
Yeah, of course we do.
Do you get many travellers through here? It seemed pretty dangerous outside.
You don't know?
Clearly not.
Humour us.
That's
Pretend we don't
very
know and tell us.
okay. Obviously they're travelling around outside of the domes is dangerous. That's why we use the special devices called path travelers. They serve as transport to in between settlements.
It's very handy.
Wow. Where
How
can
do
we pick
those
one of those up?
work?
There should be one if you sort of head down to the end of the town, sort of here. There should be a sort of path travelling station that you just basically go to them, tell them where you want to go, pay them the fee, and it takes you there.
Where's the
The normal
market?
fee.
Sorry,
What's the standard fee?
the fee is. Got to get the fee. 5 gold a passenger per trip.
That seems a bit expensive. I mean, I could take a carriage and horses and pay a lot less for that.
You probably could, but you'd probably die. I mean,
Why'd you say that? What kind of creatures are out there?
well, all sorts. I mean, there's stuff out there that eats metal. There's stuff that will just eat you. There's all sorts of dangerous and nasty things out there.
So you're afraid of stuff that eats metal?
Well, wouldn't you?
Well,
Does this guy have
No.
an enhancement? Like a
do you
cybernetic one?
see me wearing metal?
You can't see any enhancements on him.
I've noticed a lot of people walking around with enhancements. How much would something like that cost? Say for an arm or an eye?
At this point, by the way, Aramil's just going to glare at Talion.
He's gonna look at you a bit funny and go, people just get that stuff because they lose their actual limbs.
Oh, we got to get to work, boys.
I've been having some trouble with my arm, so where could I get that swapped out?
Well, why don't you just see a doctor and get it fixed?
Yeah, where's the no, this is pretty bad. I might need a cybernetic replacement.
He sort of looks at your. Can you roll a perception check?
Can I roll perception?
Yeah.
Wow, 21.
He looks at your arm. One of his eyes, like, not
Oh
spins.
shit, I need
It's-
one of those.
It's
Holy crap.
Flickers?
kind of no. It's like a camera lens. It's sort of the shutter sort of moves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Checks that.
focuses.
Yeah, he looks at your arm and he goes, "It looks fine to me."
Alright,
Can I
How about
take an Arcana check on his eye, see if that was like magic or
Yeah.
while you do that,
Can I just say,
to him,
Aramil is in disgust of this person's
Nothing.
cybernetic eye thing.
can you just point me
I'm
to
impressed.
whoever I'd speak to about getting such a replacement, and I'll go and have a chat with him and see what he says.
Can you roll a persuasion check?
I can indeed. Like 23 or something.
He kind of leans in close to you as to not like let anyone else hear. Because look, there are certain people you can talk to at certain times, and mostly at night, who you can probably pay a fee to, and they will dispose of one of your limbs and replace it. But
damn.
it's not something that people do.
Right.
How did we manage
you
to
had me
talk to
at-
like the dodgy dude that knows this
I'm
information?
very
Because he rolled
persuasive.
because he rolled a nat 1 on his persuasion.
Oh,
my
okay. So I'm gonna say to him, look, you had me at. There are people. Tell me where they are
Okay.
and what time I can find them. And I'll handle
I'm
the
sorry,
rest.
friend. I'm not part of that area. You know,
All right. In that
it's
case,
just things I've heard.
I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna say, who would know?
I would ask around, my friend. Try
You
the
want me to
tavern.
ask around about the black market dealer?
By the way, while this is going on, Aaron was going to go to Argh and just be like, not really interested in this, cybernetic shit. Do you think you could show me some intelligent wizard stuff while they're gallivanting with this? I mean, I don't want to be far away from them, so I can't keep an eye on them, but I don't really want to get involved with the metal. It's just a bit.
What did he say?
Square.
He said at the tavern. Ask around there.
Because look, I mean, the tavern, loads of different types of people congregate there. I would suggest going there, scouting the area. You might find some people of sort of more shady persuasions. Try asking them.
Do you know anything about a halfling who works with these kind of people?
I don't know who works for them and who doesn't, so I wouldn't even be able to begin to tell you.
Okay, can you just tell us where the tavern is?
Sure. So if you head down the road, you go around and you'll come to a crossroads, and it will be there, which is basically here.
Here.
This is the tavern.
Where is it?
Here.
Just
I can't see you pinging it.
left of G4.
Like here, basically.
No, here. Further down.
Oh, I see.
Where between
yeah,
G5 and G6.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, right.
Alright.
That's the tavern. If you're looking to stay, because you're clearly not from the town, that big building over there is the inn.
Alright. I think I'm gonna head to the tavern.
Oh, and you'll find them. You saying you're looking for the market? The market is right near the tavern.
But you can't buy cybernetic replacements, you call them, right? At the market.
Not without losing a limb first. But the market would be here.
If I chopped off a limb, hypothetically, would they fix me one for free, or how does it work?
You kind of have to have it like surgically amputated and closed and cleaned and.
And then they'll do it. Alright, okay.
It's okay. Out of character. These things operate as prosthetic limbs.
Okay.
Basically, it's not. You have to be. It's Full Metal Alchemist kind of. You have to be
Awesome,
grafted
sort of
for these
thing, right.
things.
Okay.
You can't just chop an arm off and they stick a metal one on and it works. It doesn't work. You have to be surgically prepped for it to work. With your brain and all of that business.
How long
Have
does it
all
take? Because in
hooked
Full Metal Alchemist, it took him ages to recuperate. Is it like a couple
up.
days?
There will be, because you're not even used to it.
Yeah.
There will be growing pains.
Okay.
I want to work out whether this guy has true sight or not. So I think I'm gonna just like major illusion, like I don't know, like a giant bird flying towards his face from really far away. And I'm gonna say to him, "There's a giant bird flying towards your face." And I'm gonna point out the giant bird to him.
Is it behind him or is it in front of him?
It's coming from behind me, so it's in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, watch out for the giant bird.
He looks at it, and as it kind of reaches towards him, he kind of like ducks out the way.
Ah!
Because blimey, how did that get in here?
I bet you're glad that I warned you about the giant bird.
Can you roll deception?
Oh,
Sonny, while they're doing that, can I start?
that's a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he goes. Oh, thank you, little one. That's you. Probably saved my life. That thing would have taken my head off. Here's a gold for your trouble.
Oh my, thank you, sir.
Hi, Aramil.
Not that I need your charity, but thank you. And I whisper to Talion, I have a plan.
Talion was kind of like sort of trying to sneak off, but Aramil started following him, so yeah.
I tug him. Yeah, I tug Talion
Okay,
by the
fine.
sleeve, and I also I'm right on his tail.
Yeah. Okay. What did you whisper? I have a plan.
I have a plan.
What kind of plan?
Okay,
He's still standing there,
we don't need him.
He goes,
Thank you for your gold, sir. Be on your way.
Oh, well, as long if you
Be on your way.
Okay. All right.
Jesus.
He just sort of hovers away.
Okay, so major image is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
No larger than a 20-foot cube. Large for the duration. It seems completely real, including sound, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted. Okay, so we before have used minor illusions to change faces, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like so,
Yeah.
so we can have illusions that move.
Yes.
That's accepted.
That's part of by making it concentration.
Yep, cool. So, I want to major image show Talion that I can major image his arms gone.
But then
That's
they would have to
that
Just
would
to get
cut
us
off the
in.
arm, though.
Just to get us in.
Oh.
to
What?
where? What, into the market?
No, to like whoever can do this
Surgery.
procedure.
And then
Yeah.
force them to do it. Ooh, I like
Yeah.
it. I like the way you think, actually.
Bloody hell.
It
But-
gets us to the person we need.
It is
Jesus.
come to my attention.
Because I am so into this.
The only thing is, actually, wait. Can I grab the closest person? Is someone walking by?
Oh
You
my
can't.
god.
You've got no arms.
I just want to shout to like whoever's got like a cybernetic arm.
You'll blow our cover.
I need to chat to someone.
I've already
really quickly.
started it.
So I'll say.
Oh,
hey,
I was just showing you, but
I see
So,
check
yeah.
something that's part of your plan. So I'm gonna say, hey,
Yeah, so there's one down this way,
okay,
sort of further down.
cool. So I'll say you. I need to have a chat with you. I see you've got a cybernetic arm. What's he got? Actually, is it an arm?
Yeah, it's an arm.
Okay, so
It's
yeah,
his
I'll
left,
say-
it's
I'll
his
say-
left arm.
Okay, so I say, yeah, you've got an arm. How did it? What happened? Why did you have to have an arm put on?
You just kind of. Can you roll charisma check? Just
I'm gonna use Dark One's blessing and give me +10. This is
Okay.
important. Okay, it's good I did that actually. So that is unnatural 20.
cool. He just kind of looks down. He kind of puts down a box he was holding.
Mhm.
Kind of gets his right hand and puts it on. He rubs the sort of metal arm. Kind of sighs heavily and goes. My son ran out outside of the town, and
Don't laugh.
what a creep! Yeah,
Jesus Christ. He's just pissed himself.
Why am I laughing? So I remain like obviously it's good for you wearing a mask. But, yeah, okay.
I'm sniggering behind the mask.
and he got in trouble with a monster, and I went out to try and grab him away, but the monster not only killed my son but took my arm, and
It's terrible.
obviously had to get it.
Fucking rough, man.
I need
As
to
you're
replace
such a dick.
It's
so horrible.
I didn't expect it to be so downbeat. I thought it would be like a normal guy. I would say that's really terrible. How long did it take you to acclimatise to your arm?
Oh, I mean, it's quite commonplace around here. I mean, it didn't take me too long. Probably took me about a day to
A day.
kind of get used to it being metal.
Good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, we around these parts, we're used to these kind of things. We see it as part of everyday life.
Do you have any other children? Oh, no, I didn't mean.
No,
Why?
unfortunately.
No. Your wife, is she still with you?
It's getting personal, man.
You had to bring it up.
She is, but unfortunately, from the waist down, she's
Oh, jeez.
she's had to be replaced by metal parts.
That's pretty rough. Is this this is quite common around these towns, you say? But do you not? I saw you had things, your guardians walking around patrolling. How does all these accidents happen?
There was a time before these implants, became commonplace and affordable and things like that. Before then, a lot of people, when the monsters started, getting hungry, I guess, they
Huh.
these
So
things happen.
I guess you're in favour of Demeric. You think he's doing good work?
Oh, without Demeric and his gap equation, we wouldn't be able to function in this region. Probably half of us would probably. I mean, especially with the Navarros' attack, a lot of people lost their lives, if not limbs.
This is pretty awkward. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say alright. Be on your way. Thanks for the info.
Well, I've got stuff to do here, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're
Just
just
going
gonna...
up to people saying, be on your
Be gone.
Get out of here.
No, I'm saying... Alright, no, I'm not
We
gonna
have
cause...
no need for your services, sir. Be gone. Get out of our sight.
I really insist that you leave. We've got some work to do.
he just turns around and carries on working with his box.
Alright,
Sorry, sir.
I'm
You
gonna-
know too much.
I'm gonna kind of go over to him. I'm gonna say, I said you should leave.
Jesus.
How forceful are you being?
I'll lean in and
I'm-
be pretty
I'm crossing my arms.
aggressive.
Dude, robotic
Well,
policeman, seriously?
As you kind of get really, really close and start sort of talking like that,
Yeah.
One of those elementals does
Oh,
come up
shit.
and goes, is everything okay here?
I'm gonna say,
Oh yeah, we're just fine,
yeah, we're good.
officer.
You can go back to.
We heard elevated, threatening voices,
I think we
and
need to-
proximity between you two seems hostile.
I spit on the floor. You're not needed here.
Tell him, friend. And I'm gonna like kind of stare at the guy. Tell him how that we're good friends.
Roll.
God,
It's gotta be intimidation. Surely.
get thrown in the prison straight away.
I was going to say.
It's getting in that realm.
isn't it?
I just wanted him to leave. I just.
It's not gonna. No, you can't force him to leave. It's not how this works.
he's the one with the metal
You're
arm.
not-
Like,
It's a robot. Persuasion doesn't work on a robot.
No, but yeah. So when I say it's the guy, like, yeah, tell him how
Yeah.
good friends we are.
Can you roll?
Give
Roll
intimidation.
persuasion.
Intimidation, because I'm harassing him.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna use a lucky point because we rested, so I've got lucky points to spare. So persuasion, yeah, not intimidation. All right, 22.
He goes. Well, I mean, my friend here was just leaving anyway. Pointing towards you, my friends rather. So once they go, yeah, it should be no problems.
I mean, we're kind of having a conversation, so we'll leave in a minute.
No, our conversation is finished, my friend.
It is, and I'm gonna talk to my other friend here.
There's no other.
I'm gonna like gesture to Siri.
Yeah, he goes, well, fair enough. How about Metal Man? Do you fancy giving me a hand with this box for a while?
Yeah, you tend to your box, mate.
Yes, civilian. I will assist.
is that what he calls him?
Yes,
Metal Man.
Metal Man.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Metal men. That's what we know them as now.
You know,
Yeah.
Siri, there's a funny smell in the air. Maybe we should take this conversation elsewhere.
Yeah, it smells like pork.
Okay, I'll walk off slightly. Like I'm staring at the guy as we walk off.
Yeah.
What's his?
That was close, you know.
Can I roll history? I want to commit his face to memory.
Go on then.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna use a lucky point. So I want to get a good
Oh,
roll on
word.
this.
Oh my god.
Okay,
He's on the hit list, man.
I got a 16.
Yeah,
Alright,
that should be okay.
I'm gonna keep that in mind for when we.
He's lost his child.
Yeah, he should have been more
His
compliant.
wife is metal from the waist down. And you're putting him on your hit
more
list.
cautious.
Look, I'm just remembering him for now. We'll see what I do.
He did nothing to you. You got in his face. He answered all your questions.
I didn't like his attitude.
Yeah, he had sass.
What,
Yeah, I didn't
defending,
know.
trying to defend himself from someone
Hey,
trying
man,
to
look,
mad?
he should have just moved away from his box. Okay, It would have been
He
all
should.
But
Yeah,
he's got
he
stuff
should.
to do, man.
good.
He's
Alright,
got stuff to do.
okay.
He
How,
should have known what was good for him.
how about
Oh.
this? Let's go to the tavern and see if we can get info on the rogue people. And if we can't, then we'll do Siri's plan of tricking our way into like one of these surgery places and getting them to do it on us.
I'm standing with Argh. I'm not part of your plan, whatever this is.
Okay, how about we split up then? You
We'll
and
meet you
Argh.
at the pub.
You
Yeah.
and Argh find out as much as you can about Demeric, where he is, how we can get to him, all that. Like we found out with Finelli in the academy. Maybe there's something similar here. Riardon, you can go with them for extra muscle.
No, I'm coming with you guys. I want to see how this shit goes down.
Okay, I'm going to whisper to Riardon in Elvish and say,
Nice, nice.
keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't run off, and also, you know, I'm pretty sure he wants to come to this town for a reason. If you happen to find out what that is, you know.
Yeah, I'll keep a close eye on him. Don't you worry.
Okay,
And if I need you, I'll contact you. I'll
wonderful.
just come to my ear, I guess.
Yeah,
Anyway.
either get Darius to contact me, or I don't know what else you could do. Actually,
We don't really
yeah.
have anything else. Yeah, that's like our radio talk.
Well, actually, I've got it. Okay, so I'll just be like, just let me know you're in trouble, and I'm going to give him one of my tokens from my Druid tribe
Ooh.
I would have on me,
Okay.
and I'm going to say I'll locate you as long as you have this on you.
Damn.
Nice. That's cool.
Damn, that's cool.
Okay.
Hashtag locate object bitches.
Oh,
Alright,
nice.
How does that sound then? Aramil and Argh gather info on Demeric and where he is and how we can get to him, and we'll check out the tavern and the markets.
And while we're doing that, Argh, you can explain wizard magic to me.
I slap you on the shoulder and say, I thought you would have wanted to be my pupil.
Okay then,
Okay.
let's split.
Can I suggest this is a good place to stop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
3, 2, 1.